Chang really likes their full-on dive. And canned goods looking with a oh, now they switch to a Risa Hawk. Very nice for this point. Lucio with first the boops and Far with the boops possibly, and Genji not bad, and Zenyatta.
My boy Wendy's 4 for 4 on Hog.
Full dive. Switching up a lot of the roles there. That Lucio is looking like a pretty annoying Lucio. Not much to really deal with the Far, so they're gonna have to just straight up win the ground war here if they're gonna be looking to have any success. Hiding it underneath the windmill here, trying to hide from that Far.
This Genji 1v1 is great.
Porg pulls in their Mercy, can't get out, almost pulls in the Lucio as well. Chang getting 2 picks now. I think we have a massive picks here for Chang, and they take the first point here, first flip, whatever. Canned goods do kill the Tracer, probably trying to pick off a few of them, you know, but maybe got a little too greedy there. Poor Chang maybe looking to get a little aggressive here slightly. Canned goods do swap off the Risa for a Winston, and they switch off Zenyatta for Brig with their was it Trace? They had they have Doomfist now. No picks coming in yet for either side, just kind of feeling it out, poking around. Marty gets the mech. Primal Rage comes out for P1 here, and the sound barrier popped from Canned Goods. Primal Rage not really find much, just trying to get in there, distracting the team a whole bunch, moving around. Marty does get remeked and has bomb. We have 3 ultimates online for Chang here. Could be what need to hold on to this point. Dragon Blade comes up, but they already have 2 picks. Dragon Blade not really finding much.
I'm surprised that they switched off the Winston, the Risa for the Winston.
That is it. They still have the Hog and Brigitte. That is very strange. Wes comes on to Mind Bolt, so now they're back almost full strength, waiting on their Diva. Doomfist gets picked off by Sparkle Muff, and that is interesting. And Mind Ball's boops off Volley. A lot of ultimates going online for Canned Goods here. 4, and we only have 3 on the side of Chang over here. And Shiki shuts down the Brig as she's ulting. Blade coming in here for Canned Goods, and they are really desperate to get this point flip back in their favor here. The Blade only finds Shiki, but it may not be the pick they need to actually start getting organized. They do have some swaps going on, probably to get back fast. They have a Moira now. Still on the point. It's looking a little bit like Chang is gonna pull this one out here if they keep getting the picks here. They are. And they're still not getting the pick. Now the picks are still coming in for Chang here. And they use Sound Barrier and Primal Rage, coming up close to Valkyrie and Pulse Bomb. Canned Goods don't really have a lot of offense. They're gonna have Meteor Strike here. They're gonna probably try and use that and see if they can they might swing this fight back in their favor. They have a lot of people on point right now. And the Meteor Strike comes out for Canned Goods, and the bomb!
Huge bomb!
We have two picks for Canned Goods, so now it is a 3v5, I believe, point, and the Blade comes out for Canned Goods. This might be all they need to flip this point back now. This is a long overtime, still going, long overtime fight here.
Ooh, that Swift Strike, getting the Mercy.
And Canned Goods are still fighting. They do flip the point. And some late kills coming, or some kills are gonna be coming in here late, possibly. Nope, not. Huh? That Winston's a little aggressive there. Anyway, dive coming back in from Chang here. all they need is one team fight here, so they could just stack up some ultimates and wait for the big 6-6-6 ultimates to win the fight. They do swap to Farah now, and they do get the first pick here. Sound Bear is committed by Candrits. Primal Rage committed from and Pulse Bomb, and the picks now I think are coming in for Chang. So we and now the bomb for Marty gets more, huh? We have 55 to 99. They're gonna still have the Kangaroos still have to hold on to this point. They're gonna be looking to take this first round here. The picks are still coming in from Canned Goods, but they do res the Lucio. That's not what they're looking for now. Now the picks are coming back in for Chang, and this is not looking too good for Canned Goods right now. They don't really have a presence on the point, and the tick bar, the meter is now ticking up. Almost gets flipped back. If it gets flipped, this is not going to be good for Canned Goods. Marty finds Porg, and now the picks are going to start coming in for Chang, and they do flip the point back, so this is getting really desperate here for Canned Goods if they want to take this point back and possibly get the first win here on Elios. only Winston and Lucio left to contest for Canned Goods here. Can they stall long enough to get their main majority forces back? Doesn't look like it, and Chang takes the first map on Elios. Okay, that was a lot of overtime fighting in that game. That match. So we could be seeing dive again from Chang, and it looks like Widow McCree, Winston Diva, Zen Mercy for Widow Farah for Canned Goods here. This could be an interesting matchup. P1 is a little low. I know Sparkle Moment is also low. They could get some picks here and just start going in on that. Cryptid does fall, but Kermit finds Sparkle, so they're just trading supports right now.
Yeah,
not the supports you want to be trading.
They're running the legendary Widow on Ilios Ruins.
Volley reses up Cryptic, but Cryptic does fall to Marty again, but Mind Pulse does boop off Farah. That's an interesting one. It looks like Pyeongchang is going to be taking the first control here again, if they can kill this Mercy, and now just Winston on point. Oh, and Zim shuts down the res there. They could turn this back again if they start getting point credits. They do commit the primal rage to stall here. Windsor 4 takes on the Genji.
4 going off.
And now Canned Goods is now getting a present back on this point and flipping it in their tide. The picks are coming in for them hard now. What a great first fight here. It looks like they are going to flip this point first. Wow. We only have 2 ultimates online. We have Barrage for Canned Goods, and we have Pulse Bomb for Chang. No team swaps yet, so don't talk about that. Zim lines Marty, so now they are down one, and Wendy's 4 falls to the Pulse Bomb, but Marty is res back up, so now we are in a 5v5. Bomb comes out for Chang, finds 2. Mercy and Widow down for Canned Goods. Not really good, but they do.
Barrage.
It is now still, I believe, an even fight here. Canned Goods are still pulling ahead and getting the picks that they need right now to hold on to this point. Gonna stagger this Baby Diva Plasma? Nope. Chain gonna have to wait a while for this. We have 4 ultimates for Canned Goods. We're gonna have 4 ultimates here for Chang. We're gonna have Dragon Blade, Beat, Valk, and Primal Rage for Chang. We're gonna have Bomb, Transcendence, Valkyrie, and Primal Rage for Canned Goods. Still, nobody's really done anything to contest this Widow in the back, so that could be the deciding factor here very shortly. Does take out the Genji. She does take out the Genji. Beat dropped by and Val, both support ultimates from Chang here. Somebody does take out the Widowmaker, P1 over there. And Valkyrie is committed, and Transcendence now committed from Canned Goods. Looking on to hold on to this point and possibly tie this Elios map up and go to a third map on Elios here. Dragon Blade comes out for Chang here. Not really finding a whole bunch, but just a lot of damage. Getting some picks now for Chang, and it looks like they're going to flip this point and start getting their percentage. Gonna have to hold it all the way if they want to lock this map out though. Right here, right now. Not a whole lot of ults for Canned Goods coming up, but we do have Bomb and Pulse Bomb for Chang. Canned Goods decide to switch off the Widow and go to Doomfist. And the barrage is coming up very close with Primal Rage for Canned Goods here. And Chang decides to switch off Genji for McLean now. Very interesting choice. Kermit does kill Marty, and now Primal Rage comes out when he's 4-4 kills Mind Balls, and Tech finds their far, apply what the switch McCree for, start contesting that far possibly. And I think Canned Goods are gonna be winning this fight here. Just a Diva and Lucio on point, but they committing Bomb to this to stall as long as they can, because they have to hold at this point if they're gonna have any chance of locking it out right here. Canned Goods want to win this right here, so they can go on to the next map and possibly win this map and look doing really good for the rest of the series here. Marty gets rezzed up, so the picks are now looking like they're gonna start coming in for Chang here. Barrage comes up, only finds Marty, but gets shut down. But I'm assuming Winston went up with her face, killed herself. Bomb on point from Pork, doesn't find anything either. Transcendence from Canned Goods. They do have the Primal Rage here. This is gonna be a close one, but they need to reset really fast if they want maybe a chance at a full second fight here. With a lot of picks for Canned Goods, so it's looking like they're gonna be flipping this point and taking it in overtime possibly. Just a Lucio. They do flip it, half of overtime. Winston does contest. He's dead now. Just a lot of stag kills coming in. Not too much. They are switching to Soldier, trying to get back faster, but they are just keeping them off that point. Okay. It's now 1-1 on Elios here. We
looks like we're gonna get a goats comp out of Chang.
Chang going goats.
The farm.
That's.
I think the Pharah pick would be good. And
Doom Genji. Moira Lucio.
Moira with dive.
Winston Diva for Canned Goods, and it looks like goats comp for Chang here. This is gonna be an interesting one. Canned Goods looking not to really take that fight right now. They're kind of getting split up.
And the brig gets down.
That's what they're thinking, but the brig is down. picks are
Sims and-
goods are just getting a lot of picks, but they're trading picks back and forth, and then Chang is now coming up on the picks, and looks like they're gonna take first point here, first cap. Swaps are coming up on the side of canned goods. They swap to Roadhog, Reinhardt, Zen, Lucio, Doofus, Genji still. So it's that might be a little bit still Ryan Hog is a little weird sometimes. Ooh, that's a risky charge. And the shatter! Wow! Boop off her line balls on Wendy's 4 for 4. Zim kills their Reinhardt though. Marty gets Kermit. Not looking like canned goods are going to be able to win this fight right here. So, canned goods does have Dragon Blade and coming very close to Meteor Strike. Chang has Diva Bomb and Beat very close to grab. So right now, Chang does have the advantage of ultimates. Dive is coming in, and the Genji Blade popped by canned goods, but Diva Bomb going out for Chang. Is a 1-for-1 trade there with those two ultimates. And Wendy's 4-4 gets P1, but Port gets off the map somehow. Wendy's 4-4 kills the Sparkle Muffin, and the picks are coming in heavy for canned goods. It looks like they're gonna flip this point to keep their hopes of winning this map alive.
Chang is in one fight territory though.
Shang is in one fight territory, very easy. They could just sit there and stack up those ultimates and just go for the one fight, and they're going right in right now. They do pick off Kermit though, so first pick. They are soundbraining to keep this point on their side. Both shatters committed here, not really finding anything. Grab comes out for Shang and the Transcendence for canned goods. No kills are happening on the point right now. Dragon Blade for canned goods coming out, and Coalescence for Chang, and Chang is now getting some picks. They have 2 picks for the 3 picks. Mind Balls does boop off Port, and the Sound Barrier comes out for Chang. Canned goods swaps to junk.
Kermit will be able to touch here.
Back. Kermit does touch though. Okay. Oh, and he picks off the Brigitte. Very nice. Nice picks here, but I don't think Kanga's gonna be able to make this happen. And now Chang ties up the series 1-1, going into our 4th map.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Okay, our fourth map here, Watchpoint Gibraltar. Now it's score now 1-1 tied up. Okay. Kind of like Watchpoint Gibraltar. You have a lot of different comps you can run. You know, you kind of have more dive on the first and second point, then you can kind of go more brawlier comps on the last point. You know? Both teams kind of showing more divey compositions right now.
Widow pick for canned goods with the Genji. It's just expected to run dive on both teams on this map.
They are sticking with the Widow Genji. Widow is very good on almost every point on this map. And Chang just looking like they want to run full dive again.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
My ultimate is charging.
Hello there.
Focus
Bonjour.
on the task at hand.
Just what I needed.
Valkyrie's charging. Overwatch was shut down for a reason.
Trying to get some
Maybe it's best it's
information by looking out the window, but Canned Goods ain't holding it anymore where they can see him yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Doing some Overwatch League strats, just
Oh,
taking
they're going for the poke war.
But they didn't. But Canned Goods decided not to take that.
Winston battle of the ages.
Wendy's 4-4 drops to Marty. That's a huge pick for
Zen's getting caught out up on top by blue boxes, but he's getting away.
Marty does get and Kermit finds Shiki. The picks are now coming in for Canned Goods, and they could hold
Chang
this
is
quite
pushing
well.
payload.
They still are pushing payload.
Razet went out, got Marty up, gonna do remake. Oh, and it's canceled.
For Canned
Now
Goods
they're
here.
just gonna back up. Chang's just gonna back up.
They need to. Chain needs to back up. They kind of having some aggressive players there. They get a decent amount of distance on the payload.
Half their team is diving. Diving is
And
trying to get that Zen. Zen is picked.
Wendy's 4-4 getting really low and gets picked off.
Wendy's 4-4-4. No.
And the
Dragon
Dragon
Blade coming out. Oh, and Sound Barrier cancel it. Raz going out again on Marty.
Canned Goods has a lot
He's
of
gonna be able to remech this time, but then he gets out of mech because of Diva Bomb.
not looking good for Chang
Sparkle
right now.
falling.
Chang is gonna have 4 ultimates pushed back in here with, while Canned Goods only have 3 to defend it. They do have the Transcendence to counter the Dragon Blades. They're gonna have to try and force out that Transcendence early if they want to use that Dragon Blade. I mean, it's this.
Battle of the blue box is going on. They're gonna dive onto the Zen again. They're really liking the Zen target.
Often. Glory and the Dragon Blade comes out for and Diva Bomb for Chang. Not really finding much with either of those ultimates. Still holds on to the Transcendence though, Canned Goods do.
He's waiting.
Fight happening on the payload. Not
We need
a
a
whole lot
pause.
of- And we
Up
do
there.
have a lever at the moment. It'll be paused. And we're getting back in here, I guess. So they just popped Dragon Blade.
Crypt is wanting to hold on to that Zen ult as long as possible, it seems.
Tachiki, were they playing, oh, they were playing DPS, never mind. Yeah.
Yes, they're on the tracer.
This is going to be a huge advantage for canned goods here with a minute and 15 seconds left with that one person down. Actually, two people down because Tech is dead right now, so we could very interesting battle here. Whoever wins this map takes the series, and doing good because we are tied up 1-1 right now. We did draw Hanamo earlier. Now, like this internet disconnect, I believe, is very punishing right now for Chang, because that is now two people that they have lost in this fight. Thinking this pause might be a little bit here. Hopefully we can
Shiki is coming back.
if not, I do believe the rules are you have to go as without having anyone sub in, so
He's
it would have
back.
to be oh, they are back. You'd have to go with a 5v6 then if anybody disconnects, because you're pretty sure you cannot sub in the middle of a match. Middle of a map. Sorry. The pause is counting down now. We're gonna resume play. So Dragon Blade was used by canned goods. British 4 does get out Sparkle Muffin, and they should win this fight.
Chang has used 3 alts, or no, 2, and the Techno decides to go.
60 seconds.
Another disconnect. Sparkle Muffin this time. Huh. Seems like a lot of problems happening now for Chang. Whether that be computer crash or internet problems, that does happen. Looking like not a lot of ultimates for Chang gonna be coming up, but they will have beat for this next fight. But canned goods are gonna have a bomb coming up very shortly, 81%, transcendence and pulse bomb. But two disconnects, basically back to back within just a couple seconds of each other here. Very, very interesting. But that soldier pick is very interesting here. Could, can get some high ground, but can get pressured a lot too. But you are forcing resources that they have to push you, jumps or whatever. So I could see soldier here working quite nicely. Spark Muffin is back in the game, so we should be resuming play at any time now. Okay.
And we are pink.
Canned goods still holding strong.
Let's see what they'll be able to do with this
Soldier
soldier.
almost getting picked off there. They do swap to Pharah now with the soldiers, so a lot of consistent damage with the soldiers there.
Liking that Zen target. Techno dies.
Zen. 1-for-1 trade there. Now 5v5 still. Marty gets demacked. Wendy's 4-for-4 gets Marty. That's taking her out of the game there. Diva. Beat dropped by Chang here. Look at
Diva bomb
also
going out.
Diva bomb. They are really wanting to take this point right here. Still only have one pick.
Res going out and Res
Dragon Blade
is
comes out.
successful.
And good. With the Transcendence, looking to
Crypt using his first transcendence of the game.
Primal Rage comes in for P1 here. Only finds Zenyatta so far. Helix Rocket to the face for Volley there. Volley dies.
He could trying to get some picks.
Looking like they might take this. Only Winston and Lucio for Chang here.
Sparkle's back.
Sparkle is back now. Oh,
Get in
and the
Res off.
Res on P1. That is not good.
They can take
for
this.
canned goods.
They're gonna be able to get this.
Chang looking like they might push this all the way to this checkpoint here. Picks are still coming in for Chang.
They're trying to contest and retake, but I think it's just cleanup now.
Still having some trouble dealing with that Genji and Tracer contest. They don't have a main tank right now. Beat drops for Chang. They commit a bomb for both teams now have committed a bomb.
Another res going out.
Marty finds Zimzim with the bomb. Sparkle reses up Mind Balls, and the Tactical Visor coming out for Tech. Not really finding anything, but is forcing them back a bit. Kills
He gets
Volley
false bomb.
Primal Rage with P1 finds Cryptid. And
This is cleanup. They have
The
this.
streaks are on point, and they get the checkpoint. Now they have some stagger kills here they could possibly capitalize on.
What are the two
Not
rules?
gonna- Your two rules when capturing an objective: get map control, map space, and get those stagger kills and capitalize on the bad spawns.
That's right, Mr. Ace. Oh, a huge barrage going out.
Barrage,
Getting crypt.
bomb coming out, gets poured, Shiki, DMX poured. Oh, others, okay.
Chang looking for a comeback right now.
Sparkle
Zimzim is trying to deny that though.
They do have beat here. They could keep pushing this if they want to commit that. The picks are still coming in for Chang. They could push this all the way to this second
Crypt
point
falls
already,
again.
and it's looking like they're gonna take this. They do
Yeah,
have a
they're
good
gonna-
opportunity here if they capitalize on these spawns.
They can definitely stagger this
Doesn't
one.
have a lot of mobility.
Zimzim. They're going in for Zimzim.
Little
Being
aggressive
healed though.
by P1, and they are going very aggressive right now. P1 even pops the Primal Rage.
The healers are. Techno is staying on the point, the payload to make sure it's moving. Marty is killing Crypt. Crypt has died a lot.
From Tech. Oh, Kermit, Meteor strikes Tech to take out that Tactical Visor.
Kermit and Zimzim are taking this team and getting some ground.
And Canned Goods hold for the time being. We have two ultimates only online for Canned Goods, High Noon and Transcendence, while Chang over here is going to have Valkyrie, Beat, and Diva Bomb, and really close to that barrage. They pull the Valkyrie and they res Mind Balls up. Two more kills coming on the side of, there's one more kill.
Huge bomb!
Marty gets two. picking off the main take and the off support there.
Kirk gets res right in front of Marty.
Tech's
Marty
still
is
just trying
thirsty.
to do as much consistent damage as he can, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, and they're still finding more picks. Chang is gonna have to back out here anytime. You don't know, they're really in there still. That is not.
They
what
have
they
still
wanna do.
gotten each fight. They've still gotten.
That's some staggers that really probably didn't need to happen, but it
With
happened.
each fight they pushed the payload though.
They have. That is what you're really going for, is that space on the space in front of the payload, trying to push as far as you can each time. This pharmacy gonna be looking to go to the flank over here? Winston says, I don't want any of that happening.
444 doesn't want any of that Pharah.
4 ultimates on the side of
Huge!
Gosh. Getting out Zim Zim, Cryptid, Volley, and then it goes on to the mech port. And
Simpson
P1
just decided to flank and got both of their healers.
not looking good for canned goods right now. Only 3 ultimates on him. They're gonna start
And
popping.
they
Can't even contest.
can't contest because somebody booped Crip.
Very good turnaround for Cheng here. They have 23 seconds left to spare. Okay, now we do it all over again. Just on different sides.
And hopefully with no disconnects.
Hopefully no disconnects. That'd be nice too.
I've casted them.
I only have so many things to talk about.
I've casted 1,000,000 games of Overwatch, and I've never seen this many disconnects, especially from a cat.
Yeah, cats like to hit things. Like once again, it looks like full on dive on defense for Chang here.
Although Zimzim is wanting to pick that McCree, it seems.
Possibly a Honor Mercy for support core there for canned goods. Winston Diva Classic. Pharah Widow.
Classic, dude.
That's-
It's like
I mean-
watching the old Star Wars movies, you know? It's just
very-
like Winston Diva. Just it always works, dude.
It's always there, and it's always there for you. If you ever need a good tank duo, Winston Diva. Widow Pharah though, or not? Yeah, not Widow Pharah. Yeah, Widow Pharah. That's nice. Very nice. That actually looks very nice. Don't really have Chang doesn't really have a lot to do with the Pharah, so.
We're having a dance party out over here in Chang defense.
Attackers incoming.
You know, mind bales pulling up the jams.
Gosh, mine doesn't really do much there for Zim Zim. Zim Zim just
Zimzim is
no
trying to
able-
get those supports.
Nobody able to really contest Zim Zim right now, just raining justice on those supports. Not really much happening. I think Marty does get demeched. Not what you really want there.
Somebody's gonna have to contest Zimzim.
Just
And
a
now
long-
Kermit's gonna pressure them as well.
Lot of picks going in here for canned goods. Chang is gonna have to back up, and
this-
they're gonna just keep pushing this payload.
This Pharah and Widow picker
This
are
Tracer
gonna be really good for them. They're gonna have to.
gotta be very careful.
Techno switches to the soldier so he can try and contest the Pharah.
Well, you're
Yes,
gonna
you
have to
have
do
to-
something.
Gonna have to see what they're gonna do about the Widow though.
Well, the Widow is on the payload right now and very aggressive, and the Tracer's still just doing whatever she pleases right now, all over the place. Primal Rage comes out for Windows 4 for Devex Marty and gets Sparkle Muffin. Windows 4 still goes on to kill Marty now. This is looking pretty good for canned goods, pushing on through this checkpoint here. But a lot of people are coming back for Chang. Windows 4 trying to take
Sparkle is down.
It's Mercy. Wow. Nano comes on Windows 4 and he's just going in the barrage comes out for canned goods. Was it really necessary? I don't know.
Looks like Sparkle's the only staggered spawn, but she's gonna get away.
Does get away. Well, their Lucio right now is kinda still there.
And sights are out, so they can see where they're going and what they're doing.
They only canned goods only have Diva Bone and Valkyrie up for this fight, going very
Sights
close
are
to
off.
normal range. While Chang over here has Valkyrie very soon. They have Shatter and Beat.
Techno gets pushed off the high ground.
Ooh,
You really needed that high
a little bit
ground.
cheeky. Not really. Nobody's really contesting this payload right now. Kingos are pushing this for free.
They're contesting it now.
Wendy's 4 for 4, kind of getting split off from his team possibly here. But not really. Oh, messed up jump there. Messed up. Oh, Diva Bomb on the side of Zimzim gets tech. That might be the pick that they're gonna go in on here. Valkyrie committed by volley. It's over now. They still getting a lot of picks, and it's looking like they are gonna be pushing this with good, decent time coming into third point here. Once again, you have the Widowmaker on the high ground, just doing the checkmate strategy. You either put resources on the point or on her, and then you have to kind of decide, do I want to get the Widowmaker out, you know, so she doesn't kill everyone, or take the chances that she doesn't pop off and contest the point. Really like the Widowmaker here for this last point. They are 92 on sights. They have Barrage.
They're gonna need something to contest Hermit. And Shiki is saying, I will contest this Widow.
Outdoing the Widowmaker. Very impressive, but the res does come out for her. Oh, but the Diva, now they are realizing that they do not want that Widow in that position, just to range free on them. Barrage comes out from Zimzin. Only gets Sparkle Muffin. Marty does start eating it though. And
Shiki down. 4 for 4 going off and killing the DPS.
They will have a lot of ults to recontest your Chang well. Only 2 ults up for huge block shatter there. Wendy is 4 for 4.
He's
Nano.
going in with the Nano, trying to find a pick.
The Skingy is trying to pressure this Widow out. They are not wanting that to happen though.
Sparkle Muff then being pressured by the
Tech
Winston.
goes down, Sparkle Waffle down. They still have Beat and High Noon, and Bomb is very close as well for Shang. They High Noon comes out.
Huge Hunting.
Doesn't find anybody, just used it for the reload.
Just reloading,
Beat
guys.
comes out, and Marty does have that bomb, just respawned. Gonna be looking to probably use that here.
4 for 4 is going for Sparkle. He doesn't want anything else but to kill that Mercy.
Horde commits the Diva Bone here, doesn't find much. Marty takes out Kermit. Kermit, you know, that's a huge pick right there, because now you lose that long Widow side there, could just put a lot of pressure on your team. Marty with the bomb kills Zimzim. And
They're finally gonna get some ground. And start holding.
finally starting to hold. Sights just blocked by Kermit. And 88% on for canned goods. Whoa, okay. Internet disconnected for a second. Not much for Chang. 73 on the Riptire now. 91 on the
Piku is now Piku switched to the Junkrat, and while Techno went to the Winston.
Ooh. Barrage now. Not killing the Junkrat now. And canned goods have blown this point wide open. They are team kill. They're most likely going to be captured.
Zimzin wanting to finish this map.
So about a minute better time, if I'm correct, than Chang. What a great match this has turned out to be. Oh, so it was we have almost a whole minute more for Canned Goods attack here, but Canned Goods are on the defense right now with full-on dive for defense, and as it stands right now, Chang is looking like they want to run some goats comp here. Yeah, why not? That could be interesting.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
With only a minute though, you're looking at not a lot of time to push that payload. Most teams get underneath the passway, get underneath the car wash there, and get to that first corner, and that's usually where most teams kind of tend to get stalled out. And it's usually pretty easy for the attacking team to push it that far, with having double the time, if not more, sometimes.
So
They are sticking on the goats comp. Very interesting. Not really gonna be able to contest that high ground that well unless they just do a full-on rush up there.
yeah,
Diva to contest it right now. Kind of risky. Gonna have
Kermit is gonna have a field day with this comp.
Kermit is not gonna be
4 for 4, trying to go in.
Wendy's 4 for 4, not in the 1v1 here.
They're pushing
battle.
up. They are keeping them
Yeah,
off the
still
field with
pushing
this
them.
goats comp.
I think that's what they were going for, trying to keep them off.
Kermit gets the
Contest the
pick.
payload. Still not much contesting.
Gets the mercy.
Does get
Gets
Zora.
cracked.
And P1 finding 2 mercy, both supports down, and looks like Chang is going to be taking this point. Wendy's 4-4 pulls out the prime layer. This
Nobody's-
could stall long enough, possibly. Kermit still is uncontested. Has to contest now.
This is clean up for Chang. They have
I
this.
think and the bomb on point too. They are going to make it to this next point. Still overtime though, can't get off.
They can stagger these respawns if they keep some.
Still getting some staggers here, sending the Diva forward. Wow. Great strategy here from Chang. You know, make them
Kermit switches to the Hanzo.
make it very hard.
Or switches to Winston and switches to Zarya. And Porg is on the Rhine now. They're looking to brawl this out a little bit more.
You kinda have to, 'cause it's kinda hard to contest the payload when you have everyone on with Winston or Diva.
Kermit dies.
And the coalescence comes out. P1 dies with the
Both
Earth
healers
Shatter.
down.
They are still pushing this payload. Nobody's contesting. They are gonna give them this next point. Wow, that is not what Canned Goods wanted, and they might be able to get a stagger here. Looks like Zim is gonna get away. Still,
Chang already in a good position, getting the 3rd point. If they can
They
get it
are.
around this corner, they will be set for this round.
Both teams have 3 ultimates. We are pretty even on the ultimates here. Coming around the final corner, and the dragon's out.
The Dragons get Mind Ball.
They do only grab the Reinhardt, and the blade comes out for Canned Goods. So,
Huge shatter from Porg.
Dragon Blade fought
Porg is gonna
more, but
clear the
penalty,
map.
that shatter finishes it off.
Warrior spirit burns.
Now, Canned Goods they have double the time almost to get to the final point around that last turn. That's gonna be a feat even with the 2 minutes almost there. Very good push. I would not be upset with that push if I was the Chang right now.
They had what, a minute to push?
They had 1 minute and they said Canned Goods almost have doubled it.
They're gonna have to make a statement here. They're all grouping up.
Chang is gonna have to do a hard. Are they gonna pull out some very aggressive strategies here? Just hardcore ham it out in the ground. Looks like they're running Goats Comp on defense, and Canned Goods are running We're switching it up now.
Will this be a goats versus goats comp?
This is a different variant of Ghosts. They're running Ana instead of the Moira. So a little bit different there. That could be quite interesting. Maybe they're trying to, I don't know, use the anti-nade to win them the fights more.
They're gonna hang out in this little stairway and then go out on them.
Oh, it's gonna be very aggressive. This is an all-in play right here. Gonna have to stall as long as I like this play
Oh,
though.
the team fight's happening. The team fight's happening.
Anti-nade
Oh, the
coming
team
in.
fight's happening.
The
Oh, the team
anti-nade
fight.
is working out very good for that. That Ana pick seems to be paying off right now. Ooh, P1 going out. They don't have a main tank right now, so it's just a free push. But I still like that because now you can reset and come back in for another fight. And they stalled off almost the whole entire minute there, just shy of 20-some seconds. Not bad. Still not backing up fully though. They're gonna lose their chance for the second fight very quickly here if they're not careful.
Zim has rally and giving his entire team some
And the
needed
leadership is
armor.
contested the payload now. The anti-nades are still hurting the Chang team here.
Coalescence going
Coalescence.
out, healing up everybody on Chang.
Both teams are gonna have that Earth Shadow. They're gonna be and the Shadow comes up P1. But they do respond with beat. More anti-nades are coming on, causing a little bit of problems there possibly. Grab comes out now for Cantrip and bomb from huge bomb.
bomb.
3K gets Zim's encrypted and Wendy's 4-for-4.
Oh,
Another shatter. And it's looking like Camp Goods are probably gonna keep pushing this payload here.
they're gonna be getting into overtime.
55% on another grab already for Kermit right now. Going really ham with that Zarya. 57. Wow.
Zim coming up on another alley.
Coalescence and grab coming up for a Coalescence pop and grab for Chang. Volley gets tech. Now 1-2 pick advantage now for Canned Goods. They might hold it here. Wow. Still pushing strong. Kermit does have the grab and Porg does have Shatter, while Volley is getting very close to that sound barrier. The only ultimates up for Chang is Shatter. So it's gonna be, they could be pushing this for a while.
Chang is gonna run an Ana and Mora for heals.
Very strong healing. Probably trying to counter the anti-nade they have. The grab.
Crypt is being focused by Shiki.
Wendy's 4-for-4 getting to both tanks down. A lot of picks
He's
coming
stalling.
out for Canned Goods.
They're gonna have to reset. They can probably stall. They can probably go for one more fight here.
They are gonna go for one more fight here, one final recontest, but this is still one heck of a game. Some very nice overtime pushes for both teams so far. The Nano comes on and Shatter.
Both shatters go out.
P1. Porg gives Marty, and they bomb on point. Doesn't get anyone, but it's looking like Canned Goods are getting the picks they need right now. Whole Hog comes out and Coalescence for Sparkle Muffin. And Canned Goods clean up the point, now pushed into third point. They are now getting very
Chang
close
has
to
no ults to stop them right here.
winning
They're
this
gonna have to
match,
get some fast ults.
winning this series. Canned Goods are coming up on 63% on Grav, and Shatters at 97%. They could kind of use the Shatter to hopefully charge that Grav a little bit faster. Not hardly any ults really that close. Closest ult 61 for Chang. Finally, we're coming into the final fight here, possibly. Ooh, huge stuff happening here.
This fire is uncontested.
Don't want to leave that front hit. They're gonna be Kermit is very close to grab. Sound barrier comes
Techno's
out.
getting close to a barrage. Piku's coming up with a shatter.
Mind Balls is 94 on Coalescence. Shatter comes up with P1. can't capitalize on it though. He also falls.
It
And
looks like
mine will be killed by the guy.
Canned Good is gonna come out on
Canned
top of
Good.
that.
Takes the map and the series. What a great match we had here. Good. That was some great overtime pushes by both teams. Very good. Very respectable.
This is the best This is the best Overwatch we've ever seen in Cascade League.
Probably, maybe, I'm not sure. That was a really good match. Very close. 23, almost 24 minutes that match was. That was a very, very long match. Getting a little chaotic out there. But, here's good. Take the series. A lot of big plays from everybody. Still like the name Wendy's 4 for 4.